He has more bank accounts than most small businesses, but less savings than most people keep in a single emergency envelope. Meet Dave. Dave is 32, makes a solid six-figure income. But if you look at his phone, he is drowning in financial chaos. He has 6 different banking apps, a checking account for his salary, 2 separate savings accounts, an old account from college he forgot to close, a travel card, and a dedicated account just for groceries. Combined balance across all 6 accounts, exactly $1,100. Most people fall into this exact same trap. You think opening more accounts and splitting your money into 10 different buckets makes you organized. But here's the brutal truth. Complexity is not organization. It's just friction. Every extra account adds another login, another balance to track, and another decision you have to make every single day. More decisions create mental fatigue. Mental fatigue creates friction. And friction is the silent killer that destroys 99% of all financial plans. The truth is, wealthy people don't run complex systems. They run simple ones. In fact, to build real, multi-million-dollar wealth, you don't need 7 accounts. You only need 3. 1 account receives your income, 1 protects your peace of mind, and 1 builds your freedom. Everything else is just noise that is keeping you broke. In this video, I'm going to break down the exact 3-account framework, how to automate it in less than 40 minutes, and why this simple architecture will compound your net worth faster than any complex budget ever could. Account number 1 is your checking account, which we will call your operational hub. This is the central train station of your entire financial universe. This is where your paycheck, your freelance earnings, or your business income lands first. But here is the critical mindset shift you need to make today. Your checking account is a traffic hub, not a storage locker. Money is supposed to arrive here, perform a few specific tasks, and then immediately leave. From this single account, all of your fixed, predictable monthly expenses, your rent or mortgage, utility bills, insurance, and basic subscriptions are paid out automatically. On payday, this account also acts as an automated catapult, firing set percentages of your income directly into your other 2 accounts. Whatever money remains in your checking account after those automated transfers is your actual spending money for the month. You can spend it on dining out, clothes, or hobbies with absolute zero guilt, because every single financial obligation has already been taken care of. To run account number 1 correctly, you must follow one strict rule. Keep a buffer equivalent to 1 to 2 months' worth of essential living expenses inside it. If you drop below 1 month, you risk unexpected overdraft fees or missed bill payments. But if you keep more than 2 months of expenses sitting in a standard checking account, you are actively losing money. That excess cash is sitting completely idle, getting eaten alive by inflation, when it should be out working for you in accounts number 2 and 3. Account number 2 is your safety fortress, a high-yield savings account, or HYSA. If you leave your savings in a traditional brick-and-mortar bank, they are likely paying you an insulting interest rate of 0.01%. That means if you leave $10,000 in a traditional bank for a whole year, you will earn exactly $1 in interest. A high-yield savings account, on the other hand,
is offered by modern online banks that don't have the massive overhead costs of physical branches. Because of this, they pass those savings on to you, paying interest rates between 4.5% and 5%. On that exact same $10,000 balance over 3 years, a high-yield savings account will pay you over $1,400 in pure passive income for doing absolutely nothing. And it comes with the exact same federal FDIC insurance protection as any traditional bank. Account number 2 serves 2 non-negotiable functions in your life. First, it holds your emergency fund. This is a buffer of 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses, kept completely untouched. This is not savings for a trip or a new phone. This is financial infrastructure. Without an emergency fund, every sudden medical bill, job loss, or car repair instantly becomes a high-interest debt crisis that sets your life back by years. Second, it holds your sinking funds. These are predictable, short-term expenses that happen within the next 3 years. Things like car maintenance, holiday gifts, annual insurance premiums, or a vacation. And here is where most people make the mistake of opening 5 different savings accounts. You don't need multiple accounts. Modern online high-yield savings banks allow you to create virtual subfolders or named buckets inside one single account. You can label one folder emergency fund, another car maintenance, and another summer trip. It's one account, zero clutter, total clarity. Account number 3 is your wealth engine, your long-term investment account. While account number 2 is designed to protect you from bad luck, account number 3 is designed to buy your future freedom. This account has one job and one job only: to buy compounding assets that grow exponentially over decades. When funding account number 3, there is an absolute priority sequence you must follow every single time. Step 1. If your employer offers a 401k match, contribute enough to get the full match. That is an instant, guaranteed 100% return on your money on day 1. Never turn down free money. Step 2. Max out a Roth IRA. In 2026, the annual contribution limit is $7,500. A Roth IRA is funded with post-tax dollars, meaning every single dollar of profit, growth, and dividends it generates over the next 30 years grows completely tax-free, and every dollar you withdraw in retirement is 100% tax-free. For the vast majority of people, this is the most powerful wealth-building vehicle on the planet. Step 3. If you still have money left to invest after maxing out your Roth IRA, direct the remaining funds into a standard taxable brokerage account. Inside account number 3, do not try to pick individual stocks or time the market. Keep it ridiculously simple. Pick 1 or 2 broad total market index funds, like VTI or VOO. Set up an automatic monthly purchase and never touch it. If you consistently invest just $500 a month into this exact system, at average historical market returns, you will have roughly $87,000 in 10 years and over $260,000 in 30 years. If you bump that up as your income grows, you are looking at multi-million-dollar wealth built on complete autopilot. The automation layer and the 70-10-20 rule. The reason this system succeeds where other financial plans fail is the automation layer. Human willpower is unreliable. If you rely on your own discipline
to manually transfer money into savings every month after you've spent what you want, there will always be an excuse not to do it. The transfers must happen automatically on payday, before your brain ever gets the chance to think about spending that money.
A solid baseline framework to kickstart this architecture is the 70-10-20 rule. 70% of your incoming paycheck stays in account number 1 to cover bills, housing, food, and personal spending. 10% automatically transfers to account number 2 to build your emergency fund and sinking funds. 20% automatically transfers to account number 3 to fund your index funds and retirement accounts. Once this automation is set up, maintaining your entire financial life requires exactly 10 minutes once a month. You simply log in. Ask yourself if account number 1 has its safety buffer. Confirm that the automated transfers to accounts 2 and 3 executed properly, and log out. Complex systems break because they create friction. Simple systems endure because they run quietly in the background without needing your permission. Wealth is not built by intelligence or complex financial tricks. It is built by consistency, and consistency demands simplicity. Your challenge for this upcoming weekend is simple. Open a high-yield savings account, open a Roth IRA, and link them to your primary checking account with automated transfers. The whole setup will take you less than 40 minutes, but the returns will compound for the rest of your life. Before you close this video, leave a comment down below. How many bank accounts do you currently have open? And how many are you going to close this week? Hit that subscribe button for more straightforward financial architecture. And I will see you in the next video.